In today's video, we are going to quick test every single dragon armor in the game. This video is made because someone of you asked for it in the comments, so if you also want to see something exact, just leave your wish in the comments. So here we have every dragon armor, and keep in mind I will use them plain as you see them now. This is because not everyone can max them out or upgrade them enough. Another thing is that after I change my armor, I will also not use my weapons and the pet, because they are most likely late or even endgame, and if you use dragon armor, you might be a beginner. As you see for weapon, I will use a normal livid dagger, which most people that are early are using, and for pet, I will just use a legendary griffin, but a rare one is still decent for this setup. First is the protector dragon. I will show all the stats and compare them in the end of the video. Also, let's do a quick damage test, which will be almost the same with most of the sets. To be honest, I don't recommend using this set for anything. Next one is Old Dragon. This one is not that bad because it has good health and defense, and also its full armor bonus is not bad at all. I will just start a quick tier 4 zombie slayer to show you that you can easily survive it and still have enough damage to kill it. Here you can see me doing a tier 4 just with an old dragon armor and a livid dagger. My damage is low, but I can survive enough to kill it. Next one is Young Dragon. This one is actually really good for beginners. Its speed is a lot, which is so helpful. It is like using a god potion, but you might not have 2 million for it every 12 hours, so this set is for you. Most people use it for zealot farming, which makes it so much easier with the speed, and you can make good starting money. This is Wise Dragon. Also a very good armor set for new players. It gives a lot of mana, so you can use a weapon like Spirit Scepter or Ice Spray Wand. You can also use this armor if you want to play mage in dungeons. Just dungeonize it and apply stars to it. Next is Holy Dragon Armor. This one is like the old dragon as it gives a lot of health and defense. It might be better than it in dungeons if you dungeonize it and apply stars to it because of its full set bonus, which is good for a healer if you want to play. Now are the damage sets. First is Unstable Dragon. It's a good for more damage, but Strong Dragon is slightly better and it's not that much more expensive. I personally don't find any good use of this armor. Just use it until you can afford Strong Dragon and then Superior Dragon. Second damage armor is the Strong Dragon. This one is actually good for beginners because its health and defense stats are decent, and its damage is better than Unstable, but at the same time it's not that expensive. Here is a clip of doing a tier 4 zombie slayer again, and I killed it faster than the other sets, so after all I recommend using Strong Dragon until you can afford Superior Dragon. You can also use it to farm zealots because it deals more damage, and if you have a god potion for speed, it's much better than Young Dragon, last, and. The best armor is the Superior Dragon. This one has the best stats of all. It has some of every dragon set combined, and for damage, it is the best one by a lot. Keep in mind it's a lot more expensive than the other, but you can basically use it for a lot more. You can do slayers, farm, and one-hit zealots in the end, and also for dungeons. If you dungeonize it and apply stars to it, you can play berserker or archer. Easy on the first floors up to floor 3 or 4 if your setup is good enough. So I recommend save up to buy this armor if you are an early game player. Keep in mind that my dungeon level is high, and that's why it looks so easy now. So this is the conclusion I made for you, and you can decide which armor to use for the different aspects of the game. I hope this video was understandable and helpful for everyone. If yes, I will really appreciate if you subscribe to support me in the future. That was for this video. See you in the next one.